Hey guys, it is once again Friday, or almost. Um, I meant to record this earlier, but I was backing up files on my external hard drive, and my external hard drive's kind of douche, and I can't run it while I'm running anything else, or everything crashes and my computer explodes, and it's just not pretty. So, I really need a new laptop. Once again, I really need a new laptop. Yeah. But anyway, sorry for not getting this out a little earlier. As you can see, I am once again not Hannah. She is still off in Happy Shenanigans Land, having all sorts of fun from the sounds of it. So, questions. What is my most awkward phone call experience? I'm really awkward on the phone all the time and always and forever. So, like, 85% of the phone calls I've ever made have been incredibly awkward. So, like, kind of hard to pick just one. What was my first job? My first job was nannying. I was a nanny for 18 months for a family who goes to my church, and the dad taught English at the college where my dad works. So, yeah. They had two little boys who, by the time I left, were 2 and 4. And, it was a really, really crazy job, but I love those kids. So, I actually really miss them sometimes. I liked having babies to cuddle. Let's see, what else? Today was pretty awesome, in a kind of mundane way. I'm working on things like job applications and picking classes for the fall for college. So nothing too exciting, but all very useful kind of, this look to the future stuff. I applied for this job that I'm really hoping I'm gonna get. Speaking of jobs and all. And yeah, so fingers crossed. Oh, my fingers are bright green. Anyway, so this job is at this coffee shop downtown, where basically I would get to make coffee and scoop ice cream for all the local stoners. And I would get to keep that in the fall, and could keep working while I was at school. So that would be really great. Very useful. So, we'll see. Let's see, what else did I do today? Oh, I went to a bonfire at a friend's house, and, yeah, sorry, I'm like, I don't know. That was really awesome. We had a really good time. We sat around in, her backyard and made s'mores and talked about racism, so, you know, good times all over the place. Yeah, but unfortunately I now have a giant mosquito bite on my ear, and the ear is really not a great place to have a giant mosquito bite. I really, really, really hate mosquitoes, and mosquitoes really, really love me, and it's not a good combination. Oh, and I've also bought some very, very adorable, summer clothes, which is good because it's suddenly, like, really, really hot here. But that also means that we get to do fun things like bonfires and make plans for this weekend. I think I'm going to the beach with some friends on Sunday. Don't know for sure though, so. Yeah. My question for the week, since there, again, aren't very many. I don't know how many there are supposed to be, but whatever. I'm just gonna ask one. Whatever. What language would you most like to learn to speak? Like, if you could just learn any language, which would be the one that you would find most interesting and useful and whatever. I'm trying to pick my language and or languages for school in the fall. And yeah, curious what people have to say about that. So I don't know whether next week it'll be me or Hannah. I do know that in approximately 3 weeks, it will be both me and Hannah, because I will hopefully be at her house, and wherein we will be having shenanigan fun times. So, did I say? I think I said this in the last vlog. I definitely talked about this in the last vlog. I'm sorry, I have like no concept of what I said in the last one. I'm like all gone, all of it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to bed now. You should too. Happy Friday.